हे गाइस, दिस इज सूरज सोनी एंड यू आर वाचिंग ChemSTAR। सो फ्रेंड्स, एक बार फिर से आपका स्वागत है मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल ChemSTAR पे। तो दोस्तों, आज के इस सेशन में हम सीखने वाले हैं कि कैसे हम स्टेट ऑफ मैटर चैप्टर के न्यूमेरिकल्स को सॉल्व करें। तो लास्ट के वीडियो में मैंने आपको ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन किया है कि बेसिक न्यूमेरिकल्स आप कैसे सॉल्व करें। इस सेशन में मैं आपके साथ डिस्कस करने वाला हूं कि कुछ एडवांस टाइप के न्यूमेरिकल आप कैसे सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। वैसे तो आप न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व करते ही हैं एग्जाम में, बट आपको ऐसा होता होगा कि हर बार आपको फुल मार्क्स नहीं मिलते होंगे। बट आज के इस सेशन में मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करने वाला हूं कि आप कैसे सारे स्टेप्स को लिखें एग्जाम में, तो आपको फुल मार्क्स मिल सकते हैं। सो फ्रेंड्स, in today's session I am going to let you know how to write all these steps to get a full mark in the numerical questions. So let's begin for the today's session. So friends, as you can see here on the screen, this numerical is from state of matter chapter. So this is a part 2 session. I have already explained part 1 in my previous session. So before starting this session, I am going to let you know how preview of this session. So in this session I am going to explain you how to write each and every step to get a full marks in the examination in such type of question. So let's begin with the question. तो दोस्तों, यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन है, a vessel of 120 ml capacity contains a certain amount of gas at 35 degrees Celsius and 1.2 bar pressure. The gas is transferred to another vessel of volume 180 ml at 35 degrees Celsius. What would be its pressure? So friends, question here is, we have given some volume of gas which is already filled in 120 ml volume capacity of vessel. So when we, and in this situation the pressure of gas is 1.2 bar, and at this moment temperature is 35 degrees Celsius. And another condition is, when we transfer this amount of gas into the another vessel which has a volume of 180 ml at the same temperature, what would be its pressure? तो दोस्तों, हमें यहाँ पे बताना है कि हमारे पास गैस का कुछ वॉल्यूम है जो कि 120 ml कैपेसिटी वाले कंटेनर में ऑलरेडी फील्ड है, और उसका प्रेशर जो है हमें यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है 1.2 बार, और इसका कंडीशन जो है, टेम्परेचर जो है वो रूम टेम्परेचर पे आप कह सकते हैं, जो कि 35 डिग्री सेल्सियस है। अगर इसी क्वांटिटी को, अगर हम इसी वॉल्यूम ऑफ गैस को दूसरे वेजल में जिसका कैपेसिटी है 180 ml, अगर हम उसमें ट्रांसफ़र कर देते हैं सेम टेम्परेचर पे, तो इसका प्रेशर क्या होगा, कम होगा या ज़्यादा होगा? अगर कम होता है तो कितना कम होता है, ये हमें पता लगाना है। तो आज के इस सेशन में हम ये फाइंड आउट करने वाले। इस क्वेश्चन के साथ हमें यहाँ पे 4 ऑप्शन दिए हैं। ऑप्शन नंबर ए है ऑप्शन 1, फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज 0.6 बार, सेकंड ऑप्शन इज 0.8 बार, एंड द थर्ड ऑप्शन इज 1.0 बार, एंड द लास्ट ऑप्शन इज 1.2 bar. So out of these 4 options, we have to select a correct option, and which is a correct answer of this question too. So let's see how we can find out the answer of such question. So first of all, for solving such type of question, what we will do, we will write what we have given in the question, so that we will come to know what we have given and what we need to find out. So first step is to write what we have given in the question. So we have given initial pressure, which we represent by the letter P1, which is 1.2 bar, which is given in the question here. Next we have given in the question is initial volume, which is V1, and initial volume is nothing but 120 ml, and the final volume we have given in the question is V2, which is 180 ml, and we need to calculate the final pressure P2. So from this question and the data which I have extracted from the question, we can easily understood by which principle, by which law we can find out the answer of this question. So here we have given the temperature which is constant in the both the situation, which is 35 degrees Celsius, and here volume is changing and pressure is changing. So we can say, by applying the Boyles law, we can find out the answer of this question. All right, so by applying the Boyle's law. Before applying the Boyle's law, we should know what is Boyle's law. So we know that in both the condition temperature remains constant, which is 35 degrees Celsius. I have already told you. So therefore final pressure can be calculated by using Boyle's law. So we can find out the final pressure by applying the Boyle's law here, because we know that we have three parameters: pressure, volume and temperature. In the condition in which temperature remains constant and pressure varies with volume, or we can say volume varies with pressure, in such condition, such type of condition is called as Boyle's law. So what happens in Boyle's law? Temperature remains constant. If we increase the pressure of any gas, the volume of that particular gas will get decreased. Or we can say if we decrease the volume of any gas, that means we are increasing the pressure of that particular gas. So this is called a Boyle's law. So according to Boyle's law, what we are getting here mathematically Boyle's law says at constant temperature, which I have not shown here, at constant temperature pressure is inversely proportional to volume. So here we can write the mathematical expression, which is P1B1 equals to P2B2 for solving this question. So after arranging the equation as per the requirement, we have to find out the second pressure. So as per the requirement, I have rearranged the ideal mathematical expression like this. So pressure 2, that means final pressure will be equals to initial pressure into initial volume by final volume. So let's substitute the value in the formula and we will get the answer of this question. So final pressure equals to initial pressure, which is 1.2 bar, into initial volume, which is 120, and the final volume, which is 180. So I have substituted the value here. I have removed the decimal from 1.2 and I have taken here 10. So after solving this, I am getting 0.8 bar. So we can say the final pressure after transferring certain volume of gas from 120 ml capacity of container to 180 ml capacity of container, the pressure will get decreased to 0.8 bar. So here we have got the answer. So let's see in the option what will be the correct option for this question. So I think option B, which is a 0.8 bar, and this is a correct option for this question. So such type of question you will find in your NET, SET, NEET, JEE Main and CET, all such type of examinations for 1 or 2 marks. So you can easily get a 1 or 2 marks in just fraction of seconds. I can say within 30 seconds. If you know the concept well, you don't have to follow all the steps in the MCQ type of examinations, CBT examinations. You just have to follow the trick. You should know the basic principle of Boyle's law so that you can cross multiply and you can find out the answer directly putting here in the formula. So now we have got the answer as 0.8 bar for this question. So we can say that if we transferring a certain amount of gas from 120 ml capacity of container to 180 ml capacity of container, what happens if we fill certain amount of gas into 120 ml capacity of container? Their pressure was 1.2 bar. We are increasing the volume of gas, that means pressure will get automatically decreased because gases are getting more places to occupy. Alright, so here the pressure will get decreased to 0.8 bar. So here we have got the pressure. By Boyle's law, we can directly understood that if we are increasing the volume for the gas, the pressure will get automatically decreased. So here we have got the lesser pressure as in the given in the question. So here volume of container was 120. At that moment pressure was 1.2, and when we increase the volume to 180, the pressure will get decreased to 0.8 bar. So friends, this was a basic concept or for understanding and solving such type of questions. So I hope you have understood the whole concept after watching this session, and I hope you have found this video useful for writing a descriptive type of examinations. By following each step, you can get a full marks during the examination. First of all, we have to read the question, and we have to understood the question well, and then we need to write out the data which we are getting from the questions separately, and then we have to think about it, and come we we need to understood by which principle we can solve the equation, and then we need to write the law, or we can say the mathematical expression or formula, and then we have to substitute the value, and then we have to calculate, and then we have to write the final answer with the unit. All right, so आई होप फ्रेंड्स यू हैव फाउंड दिस वीडियो यूजफुल। तो दोस्तों, अगर आपको ये पूरा सेशन अच्छे से समझ में आ गया हो तो प्लीज़ लाइक करें इस वीडियो को और सब्सक्राइब करें मेरे चैनल ChemSTAR को फॉर मोर सच वंडरफुल वीडियोस। सो कीप वॉचिंग, कीप लर्निंग, बाय बाय।